Hey everybody, it's Idahosa, Michael J. Gator from MimicMethod.com, and we have been reunited, reacquainted in our home country, United States, our nation's capital, actually, Washington, D.C. Right now we're actually at my alma mater, Georgetown. That's the famous building whose name I cannot remember right now. But yeah, we came here to do a little bit of co-work and discuss Mike's Italian mission. Now the mission was Italian in 2 months, right? And our goal was for Mike to get to what we call the shift in 2 months. That point when Italian conversations stop sucking. Mike, do Italian conversations still suck for you?
Not as nearly as much as they did at the beginning, so.
But
they don't.
They don't? You sure?
Sometimes they do.
Okay, sometimes they do. All right, so we're gonna play a couple of clips of Mike's most recent kind of freewheeling, spontaneous conversations, and we'll see where he's at.
Ciao ragazzi, oggi siamo in Palermo, in Sicilia. Questa è la mia amica Silvia.
Ciao.
E il mio amico Dario.
Ciao.
E sto imparando l'italiano da circa 40 giorni con il metodo mimico, the Mimic Method.
Okay, so based on my expert judgment, Mike, I believe you're right on the precipice, right? See this thing right here, this is the precipice. Mike is right here, about to just fall off into the shift. And I want to talk a bit about what's your general feeling when you speak Italian right now, like trying to get the words out, and how expressive can you be?
I can be pretty expressive sometimes, but it does take a few moments of thinking power to get the words that are missing sometimes. So sometimes I'll sprinkle in an English word here, or ask them hold on, what exactly did you just say? Kind of like buy time. And that's where I'm at there. It's not super fluid. It's fluid on good days, but you know.
Yeah, so it sounds like when I watch your videos and I see how you're doing, your comprehension is good. You're basically at that shift level in comprehension where you can kind of go into conversations and follow along.
Yeah. As you saw in these conversations here, I could understand most of what the person was saying, and then respond back. But that response itself had to be something that I'd have to think about for a minute.
Yes, and here's the key. That's what I want to latch onto. This is the key why I say you're on the precipice of the shift. I've noticed there are several occasions, we'll put up some examples, where you would say a word and you knew the word. However, before you can get it out of your mouth, you needed about before you could get the word out your mouth, you needed about a second or two for you to say it. So for example, when I'm speaking English right now, I'm like, oh, this is a balcony, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, I know the word, I didn't have to ask you how to say it. I knew it, it just was kind of slowly coming to me. And that's the last part of suckiness in my experience for a language. You're like, I know this word and it's slowing me down. So what's the remedy to this? So right now we're gonna conclude, or not conclude, but put a to be continued on Mike's Italian mission. Come back in a week or two with a new mission, and this new mission is going to be centered around Mike sprinting towards his goal of being able to speak more fluidly, being able to say the words you already know and the concepts you already know more confidently, and it's going to involve lots and lots and lots of conversation. But in the meantime, let's cheer Mike on. I'm proud of your progress so far. Do you have any words to say in terms of how happy you are with your progress so far in Italian?
I'm happy with it, but there have been occasions where I think I can take it further than I actually have now. And that's because, like most of you, having a job or having school or having something, you can't do it every day. And so I just couldn't be as consistent as I wanted to be. But if I was, I bet you I'd be much better than I am now.
Cool.
So, yeah, consistency is huge. Yeah.
Exactly. So we got a little thing cooking up for you guys on how to deal with this consistency issue and how to deal with this pushing it past the ledge, getting into that point where you're really speaking Italian with a good flow and a good fluidity. But until then, any parting words, Mike?
Get ready for the holidays. Those of you who are still alive from Black Friday.
You know how to say happy holidays in Italian?
I actually don't.
Precipice.
I wish I can ask you.
Precipice. We'll get you there. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks.